The views expressed on this program are those of the producers and individuals appearing on this program and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Sun Prairie Media Center staff, its video service providers, or the staff and elected officials of the City of Sun Prairie.
You are now listening to the Allen and DJ Show on 103.5 FM WLSP-LP, Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. We're here to talk about self-improvement, lifestyle, and becoming the very best version of yourself.
You're now listening to the Allen and DJ Show.
Yo, 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 Milwaukee, Sun Prairie, and all the surrounding areas. Y'all know what time this is. Time for the Allen and DJ Show, and I'm Allen.
And this is your boy, DJ.
Man, DJ, what's going on, man?
I'm doing all right, man. How you doing?
Oh, no, man. You know how I am. You know, winning is everything, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I said I can't do this, I can't do that. And then, you know, Bambi the deer started tripping on me because, you know, we was playing a game of spades. And, you know, I just shot the whole table. Well, I just shot all the cards on the table. I said, forget this stupid game. Mm-hmm. He said, that's your problem. Like, why you always walk away when things get tough? I said, it's not that I'm walking away when things get tough. She said, yes, it is. You always walk away when things get tough. Sometimes, like, you always want to quit. And you like, why you want to be known as a quitter? You know what? And that's right. I said sometimes, like, I do be acting like that, you know, like I used to get mad when things didn't go my way and everything. But you know what, though? I think I'm ready to change my ways today. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about this today. So let's talk about why you should never quit in life in general, you know what I'm saying? Or just, like, never even give up.
Oh, this is important, man.
Because, you know, like, you got to realize, like, you know, like, not everything going to go on your way. You know, like, not everything going to work out the way that you want it to work out. Just like some people probably think about quitting school. Yeah. Some people probably thinking about quitting a job. But I'll tell you like this, it's not worth it.
Yep, and this is this is one of these things where, like, this separates the rich from the poor, and this separates the losers from the winners.
And before we jump into topic, like, I'm gonna say this, man. The difference between a rich mindset and a poor mindset is low poverty mindset. So stop being like low poverty. Like, stop saying money ain't everything, dog. Yo, yes, it is. Because you need the resources to survive. Now, you shouldn't love it, but yes, it is. And I'll tell you why. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, if you want to be successful, a poor person mindset would be like this. I'm knocking on 2 or 3 doors, DJ. And if don't nobody answer, I'm ready to go home. I ain't got time for this, man. You like, dog, really? You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just a typical low mindset.
Yeah.
But a rich person mindset would be, man, I'm out here grinding. Man, look, you know what? I'm going to knock on 1,000 doors. Yeah, I'm tired of getting my feelings hurt. But I'm going to knock on 1,000 doors to one open because somebody got to let me in.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, that's in that one shotgun. That's why people always tell you who are famous and successful, don't give up.
Yeah. You're
almost there. So let's talk about bullet point number 1, personal growth and resilience.
Okay.
Well, why is this important, DJ, when it comes to things that, you know what I'm saying, as far as, like, never quitting in life? Like, how does this, like, tie into that?
The reason why this ties into it is that what it does is it molds you to be the person that you either want to be or need to be.
That's true. You know, like, personal growth to me is like going through, like, experiences, like facing challenges and overcoming obstacles, you know, and crucial personal development. So whether if you're quitting from your presence of even learning, like, a valuable lesson or building resilience and, like, developing the strength to navigate through, let's say, future difficulties, because it's going to be challenging situations. This game we call life, it got a lot of ups and it got a lot of downs.
Absolutely.
So as we going through this, like, and I challenge y'all too, by the way, I'll read that book called The Game of Life and How to Play It. It's like a 6 to 7 hour audio book, but it's also a good book at the same time. And, you know, it teaches you about the game of life, because, like, life is like, it throws curveballs at you. 1 minute you up, then it's like the one thing that happened in the whole world just come crashing down.
Absolutely.
But when it comes crashing down, DJ, tell them, as I kick this bucket to you, You must figure out how to navigate through challenging situations.
Absolutely. But like the reason why this is so important is because what resilience also does is it builds toughness. So when you see a challenge, you'll be able to take it head on because you can actually learn something from that challenge.
You know, like I always say, self-experience is the best teacher.
Absolutely.
So you can say, look, I've been there before. Like, this is nothing I can't handle. Like, look, I got this. DJ, how you gonna lead us out of this situation? Man, dude, you crazy? You know, a real leader always stay calm. They're like, man, everybody simmer down. I got this. Because why? They feel like I've been here before.
Yep.
So I know how to conquer this, you know what I'm saying, tough task. So, like, that's going to be the first thing that you're going to go through. And bullet point number 2, I want to talk about this is unlocking your potential.
Oh, yeah.
So why should people unlock their potential, DJ, when it comes to, like, not quitting in life?
Because, like, what it does is, like, it helps your currently unlock your current skills, and it can help you unlock your new skills that you need to advance in the future.
Yeah, like, a lot of people... And many success like stories are born from perseverance and overcoming setbacks. Because in this life, you're going to get a lot of setbacks. Sometimes, like, you can make a plan, you think you here, then you just get 10 steps back, and you're like, dude, I just don't get it. Like, dude, like, we was just doing good. What happened? Life, man. Life happens. And also, you know what I'm saying, by not giving up, you also would allow yourself the opportunity to discover who you are truly as a person, and you also would learn how to discover your true potential.
Absolutely.
Because, like, you'll start to see how strong you are to the point where you might shock yourself.
Yep. What unlocking your potential also does is, like, it gives you the confidence that you need to achieve other goals.
Man, okay, so break that down in, DJ.
Okay.
So when we're talking about, we're going to give you the confidence to help you, like, achieve other goals, like, so what are we talking about here in particular? Like, give us, like, an example.
An example would be, like, you didn't know how to write a book, but you took some classes to learn how to write a book. So after you took them classes, you unlocked a whole bunch of other tools that you didn't know that you had inside you. And because of that, now you're able to not only write a book, but you're able to teach people how to write a book.
There you go. And that came from, you might have had a lot of failed attempts. You might have had a lot of setbacks. So you might like, okay, I know what they're looking for. I've been through this before. This is what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you guys to duplicate the mistakes that I made. So, you know, like, this how we're going to do this to get through our difficult, challenging situations. And bullet point number 3, let's talk about achieving long-term goals.
Okay.
But long-term goals to me are very important, DJ, because you always got to go for that end result. You know, like, you always got to think about the end result. Like, stay in the present moment. Let's work on short-term goals, but the bigger goal is to always go for the end result, which is the long-term goal. So let's break that down, man.
All right. Like, what it does is that it builds confidence to take on, like, more goals, which meaning, like, once you accomplish a long-term goal, it's going to make you feel good, and it's going to make you feel more accomplished, and it's going to give you the drive and the desire and the engine to push you towards more goals.
I like that. And, you know, this long-term goal sometimes is like significant goals that can require time, effort, and dedication. So you can't go from A to Z real quick. You know, like, you know, like, there's going to be a lot of steps that you're going to learn how to master. Or else, like, you know, you'll get to the top and you don't know what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, like, basically somebody pushed you there or they navigated you there, but it kind of like, you know, you basically cheated your way to the top. And, you know, like, you never really understood, like, what it took for me to really get here, like, the work I really had to put in to get here. And also with achieving our long-term goals, like, quitting up prematurely prevents you from reaching your full potential and realizing your long-term goals and aspirations and the requirements that it takes to get to these long-term goals. It takes time.
Absolutely.
Nothing in this life is not easy. If it comes too easy, I don't want it.
Absolutely. What it also does is it fulfills your purpose. That generally later on down the line can bring you happiness. You know, before we said like a lot of people try to chase happiness and
Yes,
don't
sir.
focus on their purpose. Well, if you fulfill your long-term goals, it'll force you to fulfill your purpose, and it'll teach you not to chase the happiness or your desires, I should say.
Dude, like that is so true. You know, like that's why I tell people, man, like focus on what matters. Like take it one step at a time. It's like you being in a relationship. In order for us to be more than what we need to be, let's start off as friends first. Let's, let's build this relationship big, like brick by brick. Or like if you're talking about this dream, let's build this dream brick by brick, so that dream can stand on what? Solid foundation. Mm-hmm. Because without a solid foundation, like your work is just dead, man. I tell you.
Absolutely.
And yeah, that's crazy though, DJ, man. Yeah. Like, and I just want to tell people, man, like, just do what you need to do to unlock your full potential. Because, like, you don't know how far your potential is and what you are more capable of doing. But,
some people don't know how to, unlock their full potential. Or what to take the proper steps to take, unlock their full potential.
Well, that's because their mind been poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was fearful in my life, let's say I'm 30 years older than you. So I've been fearful in my life of making certain dreams, like goals that like I might have wanted to do when I was younger. But I see you got a lot of fighter in you, but you're easily misled. So if I was a hater, I could be like, hey, dog, man, I don't think you want to do that, man. And we'll like now, like you basically let me get in your head. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So now you're not going to work as hard to get to your full potential.
Yeah.
So, that's why I tell people, like, man, don't do that.
Yep, and then, like, a part of, like, unlocking your potential, too, is, like, if you achieve the small-term goals, like, it'll build that confidence to help you knock out the long-term goals.
There you go. That's why I said, like, you need to get a vision board. Like, let's start with the small things so we can kind of build our way to the bigger things. Because, of course, like, the long-term goal might be for you to lose 50-some pounds. Mm-hmm. So we know that that's a long-term goal. So let's focus on the short-term goal to try to do 3 or 4 pounds a week till we get there. See what I'm saying?
Yep.
Foundation. In which bullet point number 4, building confidence and self-esteem.
Oh, this is a good one, man.
Like, DJ, break this down because, man, a lot of people need this, bro.
Oh, yeah, man. What it does is basically it gives you a fearless mindset. Meaning, like, it gives you the mindset to take on any challenge, even if you are scared.
That's true. That's true. So, like, be around somebody who can motivate you, that also instills the confidence in you. But you must have the confidence in yourself, even when it's challenging. You're like, man, dog, I don't know if I could do a 50-page midterm paper. Ooh, man, that's a lot. But I feel like I can do it. Mm-hmm. I don't think that I can, but I'm going to tell myself that I can.
Basically psyching yourself out.
So basically, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like you basically psyching yourself out in your own mind to say, hey, like, I think I could do this. So building, like, confidence and self-esteem is successfully overcoming challenges that strengthens your belief system in yourself and your abilities. Because it's like if you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect for me to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? Yeah. Like, you can have an album. And I'm like, hey, man, that's kind of fire. I don't know, man. Will said it was kind of whack, so Dirty said it was. And then, man, I think it is, bro. I'm like, you know what? Subconsciously now, just do something in your mind. For you, but you know what, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, man, man, that beat can be a little harder.
Yeah.
But at first, you was believing in me all the way. But then I psyched myself out and and tricked myself out of my own position.
Yeah.
Because I'm not believing in myself, and that beat can be fire.
Absolutely. Like, what it also does is, like, what confidence does is, like, it like, confidence will build your self-esteem. So naturally, if you're confident, your self-esteem is going to naturally go up. But what I need to tell people too is, like, people need to build the confidence in all aspects of life.
Agreed.
And let me explain that for a second. Because
Break it down, DJ. Break it down, DJ.
Because that's gonna go over some people's head. Like the reason why I said they need to build confidence in all aspects is because confidence is one of the qualities that's non-transferable. Meaning, like, you could be confident in one thing, but you can't be confident in another thing. Meaning, let's say I could be confident in talking to women or getting their numbers and taking them home with me, but put me in a room with 100 people. Now I freeze up.
You ain't gonna do the cold approach. Hey, dirty. They don't know about that, man. They ain't gonna cold approach these women. They ain't gonna cold approach them. But no, DJ, like, man, that is so true, though, man. That's so true because confidence translates from other areas of your life to empower you to pursue an even greater goal. So it's not just one thing in life that you need to be confident in. Mm-hmm. You need to be confident in everything that you do, because then that's gonna build a self-esteem. So what if I said, hey, man, you kind of ugly. Man, you got a big nose. Or, man, like, why you sound like you sound like a chipmunk right now. Yo, dolometer head. But, like, that's going to make you feel some type of way. Then so basically, you going to let me bring your confidence down? Instead of saying, okay, that's your opinion. Or two, like, because one girl rejects you, now you think the world's over with. Oh, bro, man, just like the big beta male simps they are. dude, like, man, I just don't even know, bro. Like, dog, man, what's going on, dude? Nothing, bro. Like, man, move funky all day. You like, dude, I ain't gonna have too much more of your swinging, man. What's popping with you today, man? We trying to kick it, dirty, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we got money, man. We out here, we have. Man, I'm trying to call old girl all day. She just rejected me, man. Okay. You know what? Maybe I do need to get my nose done. You know, I was thinking of other stuff. Man, bro, you better stop it. You better stop it. Or some of these women getting these BBLs. Why? Because it's just for attention. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, like, it looks good and all that, but you got to think about the long-term goal. So somewhere down the line, you did this because you wasn't confident in yourself and you had low self-esteem. Absolutely. And now that when you get your body done, like, you know what I'm saying, now it's like, can't nobody tell you nothing. And I know I'm going to offend some people with just saying this, but it is what it is, bro. Like, if we're going to be truthful on the show, be truthful on the show. Yep. Or, some of these dudes lose 20, 30 pounds. You can't tell them nothing. But, dude, you was just having your head down with low self-esteem 5-6 months ago.
Yep.
Yeah. So I need you to be that way when you your old self and be that way when you your new self, because there's nothing wrong with improving yourself. So don't get me wrong here. Ain't saying there's nothing wrong with a BBL or none of that. But don't switch up one way. Like, be who you been.
Yeah.
Like, be confident when that behind was flat as a pancake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real, man.
No, but to be honest with you, like, men should never have to build their confidence, man. They should already have it, but in this society, like, it's never like that, bro. Like, you got to build men up just like you got to build women up. You should be building women and children up, not men. Right. Men has to have that embodied in them anyway, but they don't. So you got to worry about building them up too. So now this society's all messed up because you got to build men, women, and children, and that could be a headache for one person to do that.
And a lot of these dudes out here these days are so soft. You can't tell them nothing. I'm just calling it what it is, bro. Like, she at the table crying about the bills and stuff. Like, that's her job. You supposed to be.
You ain't supposed to be crying about the bills,
right? Like, you like, even if you don't know a way, man, you better pretend like you know a way.
Yeah. Find a way. There's a will, there's a way.
And then after that, like my dirty said, if there's a will, there's a way. You better go find a way. You don't sit at the table crying with her.
What we gonna do?
$3,000. What are we gonna do? Neither, man. Crying together, like, dude, what is you doing here? And then, like, all of a sudden, she's looking at you, and you.
She needs you to be strong, and you weak with her.
Right, so you lost all your confidence and your player points. And then all of a sudden, like, she might be crying with, but boy, she gonna get on that phone. She gonna talk about you like a dog. Like, girl, he was at the table crying with me. We in the kitchen washing dishes together. He said he trying to tell me everything gonna be okay. And then he had to borrow the money from his mama. Like, come on, bro. Like, dog. Like, that don't look right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
She gonna
man.
switch up real quick.
She gonna switch up quick on you because
Quick as a dime.
because like that's when women always just say, I can't stand no weak man. Because that's it right there. You know, like, you're not strong and alpha, and, you know, you're not masculine enough to have that confidence to be like, man, you know what, I need tripping. Give me 2 hours. I'll be right back. And like, I'm going to get it for the family. I'm going to go get that bread. What, like, the rent need to be paid? Say less. Give me like 3 hours. I'm finna go up and go get, I'm finna get up and get out and go get something. I got to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But if I'm crying with you and stuff like that, eventually gonna lose respect from you. Then that's gonna start disrespecting you. You can't even pay the bills around here. You sit here crying more than I did. Hey man, let me stop, DJ. Let me stop one of these fools, man.
He was finna go there.
But bullet point number 5, man. Learn from failures, man.
Oh yeah. What failures does is it helps you grow as a person and it builds your character, man.
Most definitely. Like, setbacks are failures, and setbacks are also can help you realize, like, okay, what you done wrong. Like, what could I have done better in that situation? Or what could I have done better in that business meeting? Maybe I was too over the top, or maybe I was too forward. Yeah, we could play the blame game in your head, but you got to quickly get out your head and say, okay, you know what? I didn't fail. This was more just a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because now this just the universe preparing me for what I'm about to potentially get. Because every opportunity, you're not gonna always win. Yep. And then also, it prevents you from analyzing what went wrong and adapted to like approach the situation to say, okay, I acknowledge this. I accept why this happened to me. I could have did better, and this gonna help me with future endeavors.
Absolutely. And what failures also does is like it helps you overcome future challenges. Meaning, like, if you did something and you failed at it, if you come back to that same situation years later, you'll know how to handle it now.
Right. Because, like, once again, self-experience is the best teacher. So you can say, hey, like, I've been in this situation before. Nah, that's not how you do it. Because I remember when I talked to old girl, she said, this is what you did wrong, but this is what you need to do to get, better. That's like we was doing our 4x10s. Y'all remember those days?
Yeah.
You know, so it was going like, and we was grinding in the snow. We could easily said, I quit. I give up. Mm-hmm. But that wouldn't have brought us to the Sun Prairie Media Center today. See how you got to make relationships, and every step counts. And we started realizing, hey, this is what we was doing wrong. Yeah. So now we had the experience about the 3rd time we went down there for Will's knife time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, for the 3rd time, we went down there and we took them 4x6s and we made them 8x10s. Yep. Because why? Self-experience was the best teacher. Because we were realizing what we was going wrong at and what we could have done better to get us in this situation. So then we say, okay, we learned from this because we did this last time.
Yep.
So this is the situation that we're not trying to duplicate again.
Yep. And like also like what you also learn from your failures is that it helps you unlock like other potentials or hidden potentials, I should say. Stuff that you didn't know that you could unlock, or or skill sets that you didn't know that you had. Yeah. And now all of a sudden, because you failed at it, now all of a sudden, like you unlock something that you didn't know that you had before.
No, facts, man. That's why I said, like, don't look at everything as like, man, like that was a loss. That was a loss.
No.
Dang, man, I messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, just lessons. It's just, sometimes it just be the universe preparing you. Because if you got everything so easy, then you wouldn't appreciate it.
Yep.
So, you got to put some work in. You got to understand, like, okay, this is what it feels like to lose. And you have, like, you'll be like me, like, such a bitter taste in your mouth. You just like, I never want to feel this feeling of losing again. Because, like, I have fear of losing. So, you know, you'd be like, I never want to feel this. Because this sucks, like, losing, and it sucks being on the other side of losing. But winning is everything. It feels good to win. But, you know, just like my acting coach used to tell me, you know, you got to know how to win. And winning sometimes come from, like, acknowledging your mistakes. And you learn it from failures and failed attempts. Because it's going to happen. This is this game that we call life. So y'all got this out here, man. Trust me. Like, whatever you want to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you got it. And bullet point number 6, man, the power of perseverance.
Oh, this is a good one, man.
Break it down, DJ, man. Tell them, man. Tell them
you
for the people up there on the 47 row, man. Man, I can't see y'all up there.
Like I'm gonna tell you like this. It basically, like, it gives you the drive and the determination to get you to the next level.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And, you know, like, you need that drive and you need that determination and you need the support of your teammates. You need people to believe in you, to say, hey, dude, look, we know you can do it, bro. Like, you got to be the leader of this team, and we following your pathway. You know, like, perseverance is it's a very powerful trait. You know what I'm saying? Because it can lead into extraordinary results.
Yep.
You know, like, by refusing to give up, you putting 100% into something, like, you demonstrating strong work ethic and strong determination and commitment, and by achieving your goals. Like, it's like you getting that end result. Like, you just so relentlessly going for it. Like, you can't stop to, how Will say, to is at hand.
Yep.
I can't stop to is at hand. You know what I mean? So which meaning, like, I can't stop to this. They're just like us trying to, you know, like, get this championship so we could be an award-winning podcast.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We can't stop till the championship is at hand.
Yep.
Is it in our hands yet? No. But are we working towards a particular goal that can take us to heights that we never seen before? Of course. So we're in the same boat like y'all is. But you got to demonstrate strong work ethic and strong determination and be resilient, and you have to be relentless. I mean, cutthroat, relentless, work harder than every podcast, work harder than every team. They sit back.
Or even at your job. So.
Or, like, even at your job. Like, whatever you're a nurse, CNA, whatever you are. You know what I'm saying? Lawyer, doctor, cop, wrestler.
It'll be lonely at the top, even though they will be
It's lonely at the top, but be the best at what you're doing, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They're going to laugh at you, but you got to still keep going, though.
Absolutely.
There you go. Got to keep going. Like, you heard my dirty, like, you got to keep going. Like, I'll work everybody, because if I keep this bucket to DJ, determination and resilience and the strength to be relentless is everything. Because when you outwork everybody, while they sitting there in limbo, you raising the bar up. You touching up on everything. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You touching up on everything. So while they man, they having a ball. They laughing. They going out kicking it. They going to clubs and everything. They doing what they doing, right? You're in there writing shows, putting the work in, working on your purpose. Day in and day out, or you're working on that midterm paper, day in and day out. I promise you, you're gonna be the one that's gonna be able to party for a lifetime, and they're gonna be the one that's gonna be crying with a significant other about the bills.
Absolutely. No.
What's going on, man? What's going on up here? Don't cry.
That's crazy. No, I need people to listen for like 2 seconds, man. Like, perseverance is a trait that separates people from each other. So basically, the reason why people are successful and people are losers is perseverance. Yeah. Like, I'm being 100% honest. Like, I know it's funny, but at the same time, I'm being 100% honest. The reason why people lose is because they quit and give up, and they don't have perseverance. When people become rich, they have perseverance to keep going. They don't want to go back to that state. They don't want to go back to being a loser like you. So they're gonna try to do everything in their power to become successful and stay successful, so they don't be crying like you guys.
Exactly. You don't want to take that box cutter out and cut boxes open. Put stuff up on the shelves at the dollar store. Like, come on, man.
Or you're going to be just a runner.
Or a runner.
Dog.
Hey, man, I saw my daddy run out to the car. I said, man, how old is you, bro? Oh, man, dog. He's like, man, I'm like 42. Bro, you happy doing this?
Dog.
And now, look, I prayed you because a job is a job. But, man, you too proud to be, bro. I can see a 60-year-old kid, maybe to about 22 doing something like that.
Yeah.
His cat was running to the, you know what I'm saying, here go your food. I'm like, dude, is you serious?
That's crazy.
But, you know, like, just
Get his exercise in though.
yeah, like he sure did. But you know, you might get some skates like they do at certain restaurants. But you know, no, like all jokes aside, man. You know, job is a job, but have perseverance, man. Like have like stronger goals. Like have stuff that you want to accomplish. And bullet point number 7, I want to talk about avoid regret.
Absolutely. But like before we jump to that, like I got an example of like perseverance, just in case of like people don't understand like how to like develop it and stuff. Like look, like you notice how like some people try to make the stars and stuff look, or they'll like you'll be talking to some people and they'll be like, well, some people were born with silver spoons in their mouth. Not everybody that's rich was born with a spoon in their mouth, dude.
Nah.
Like, it's some dudes that really had, or some women that had to really work hard to become great at what they needed to be, or become the athletes that they needed to be, or to become the richest people that they needed to be in their life. Like, they had to work hard. And an example of that would be like Dwayne Wade. Like you see where like you talked about this, Al, like how all that stuff he had to overcome to become a great basketball player.
Man,
that's all perseverance.
All perseverance, man. Y'all gotta check that out. The undeniable rise of Dwayne Wade. You know, like, you know, that's why we was doing those gigs at Marquette University.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, the students got the grades and we got paid, and people wanted like, well, why does dude like Marquette so much? But that's why.
Yeah.
You know, like Marquette was like a family to us. You know, like they paid us, they treated us like as if we was the students there as well.
Yeah.
They was really nice to us. Meeting some of the basketball players there was like so awesome, man. You know, I said, hey, no matter where I go from here on out, I will forever be a part of Marquette. I'm gonna bleed it. And also Sun Prairie Media Center, you know, like perseverance, you know, like we was at the bottom here, you know what I'm saying? And we worked our way up.
Absolutely.
And, you know, just now, number 7, I want to talk about when it comes to avoiding regret. Like, quitting can lead into regret in a sense of like unfulfillment and your potential. So by persevering, you can avoid all those typical pains of knowing what you could have like achieved and made. So you could have stopped that I coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Absolutely.
Or, you know, back in my day, if I would have just did this, I would have been okay, but it's not your day no more.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to stop living in the past. Like, it's not too late. So why you can't go back to doing what you need to do now? You know? Yeah, man, only if I was in school again. How old is you right now? I'm 52. Okay, yeah, you can still go to school.
Absolutely. My mom did it.
Right. So let's make it make sense here. Like, as long as you got breath in your body, and as long as you got a skill set in the mindset, and you still got your right mind, man, you can do any freaking thing you want to do, and never give up. Like you might have to grind a little harder. Mm-hmm. You might have to work a little harder. You may have to really put that strong determination and focus in every day. But you can really get there though. Because the worst thing in the world to me is just like regretting stuff.
Absolutely.
Man, only we would just went there last week, bro. We would have been here, but we didn't. So you can't cry over spilled milk.
Absolutely. What regret does is it basically turns into depression if you don't treat it right away, dude.
Yeah.
And it keeps your mindset in the past. Like, have you ever and I know y'all guys witnessed this too, but have y'all ever like sat down with y'all uncles and they talking to you about the past and all that type of stuff?
Yep.
When you was young, and they did this and they did that, and then you thinking in your head and you looking at them like, why you here?
Right.
Like, but you can't say that because you get in trouble.
Right.
But at the same time, you thinking in your head, or a lot of people think that, like, okay, like, you telling me all this, but why are you telling me all this? That's the regret that they had in there. That's the regret of keeping them in that mindset of the past, meaning like they still reminiscing about the past, and they're turning into storytellers.
Yeah, and that's all it is. It's a storyteller.
Absolutely.
Like, cause and then they add more to the story.
Yep.
Yeah, like, man, I got shot 50 times with an AK, but like, man, I'm still here. You like, yeah, you know, like, man, I met like Al Pacino, and man, I like. So, you know, at the end of the day, man, I don't be that cat.
Nope.
But I'm gonna have to try to really wrap this up, and you know, I might have to jump over something a little bit. But let's talk about the inspiration for others and the joy of success for like our last bullet point.
Okay. Yeah. Like what your success story does, like when you finally succeed and stuff like that, and when you not quit and get to where you need to get to, what happens is that what it does is it motivates somebody to pursue their dream. So like they looking at you struggle and grind and get to your particular goal, then it gives them a burning desire to achieve their goals.
No, facts. Excuse me, I'm yarning. Oh, I'm so tired, man. I go, man, we've been grinding like crazy.
Yep.
But no, like, perseverance can inspire others to face their own challenges. So they're like, dang, if he can do that, I know I can too. And also pursue their dreams by refusing to like never give up and becoming a role model for others around you. I'm sorry, but like, you know, my favorite role model growing up was Michael Jordan.
Yep.
Then I started looking towards like LeBron, D-Wade, you know, Kobe.
Yep.
You know, like people who got championships. They never quit. They went through certain adversities of the series and they rose up from it, you know. And also like the joy of success. Like now you worked hard, you got to that point, and now like that championship, that ultimate feeling of accomplishment, satisfaction comes from like achieving goals after overcoming obstacles. Like rewarding can be so significantly and like to contribute overall of happiness and well-being. So it's like the ultimate goal of just winning that championship, like just like what we want. But I'm the type of person where I don't want to get stuck on that though. Like that just won. Yep. Okay, that happened. You celebrate for the moment, but now we got to quickly get over there and think about the next challenge.
Absolutely.
Because there's always more to do.
Absolutely. And what the joys of success does also is like it drives you to stay successful and never go back to the past.
Never want to go back to the past because that ultimate feeling of winning is like, yes, like you know, like I finally got it. You know, like we'll be like, yes, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that, you know what I'm saying? It's like that ultimate feeling, like I got it, man, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I told you we was gonna do it. Cause like I know I'm gonna show out, boy. If I win. Like, yes! Yes! It's like, look at dude. Like, oh, yes!
Clowning.
That's clowning. Look like, man, I've never been nowhere before. Mama, I told you, Mama, yes! You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's because it feels so good. It's like the ultimate feeling. Like, I worked so hard to get here. A lot of sleepless nights. A lot of nights that we went hungry to get this, bruh.
Yep.
And now you finally got that championship and you like, woo, I never want to let this feeling go. And you just looking at that trophy like, you belong to me. Like, this is mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm going to go crazy that day. But I know I am. I'm throw champagne on myself like it's the finals. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, the next step is, though, okay, the joys of success feel so good that you always going to want to keep experiencing that feeling. So it's going to make you keep driving yourself harder. So, like, the next steps are going to get more harder. Next steps are going to get more challenging. Okay, you're a championship award-winning podcast now. Yep. So now a lot more is going to be demanded of you.
Yep.
So now what you going to do?
Yeah, and being successful is like a drug. Like once you get hooked on it, man, like it's an addiction, man. You just constantly keep wanting to win, and then when you fail, you're gonna be mad that you fail because you're gonna want to win every single time.
Because I'm telling you, man, like winning is everything, man. Like you just gotta know how to win.
Yeah,
you just gotta know how to win. But like I said, man, I want to lead this off with our final thought. My final thought is like, just make sure, don't look at this as like a lesson where you feel like, okay, like I lost. No, it was just a lesson that you're learning to get you to achieve long-term goals, to build your confidence and self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? Avoid the regret. Just and be a strong inspiration for others.
Absolutely.
And if you do that, I promise you just become the very best version of yourself.
And basically, like for my final thought is just learn from your failures, because learning from your failures will help you grow and give you the tools that you need to conquer other goals. And people need to stop quitting in life, because that's what's basically separating the rich from the poor.
That's true. And until the next time, the Allen and DJ Show. You can find the Allen and DJ Show at gmail.com. If you have any questions or anything that you want us to talk about, you can also find us on YouTube at the Allen and DJ Show, and our fan page on Facebook at the Allen and DJ Show. And subscribe and like. It ain't gonna hurt you to do that. Subscribe, please. Throws an algorithm, man. Throws an algorithm. And then you can find William J. Smith on Instagram and Facebook. You can find Alan Hutchinson on Instagram and Facebook. And until next time, don't be no quitter, man. Don't be like the old Alan that used to quit and walk off the court with his basketball when things got tough. Like this Alan now, just like I cleared everybody out the way, now I'm winning. And give me props. I haven't cried at work in 2 months. Because why? I just want to stay well, stay healthy.
Peace.
Yeah.